In today's news on Channel 5, our episode is Snow White and How Many Dwarfs? We shall be talking about the endocrine system, not just the surface of it, but also the effects on life of everyone around us. We will discuss how it works in a particular disorder in the endocrine system and how those people feel with living through it. Today we have Dr. Morgan Rogers to talk about the endocrine system overall. Now, Dr. Rogers, let's start easy. What is the basic physiology of the endocrine system?
The endocrine system is a controlled system of ductless glands that secrete hormones within specific organs. Hormones act as messengers and are carried by the bloodstream to different cells to the body, which interpret the messengers and act on them.
How does it operate, and how does it influence the nervous system?
The endocrine system works by a collection of glands that produce hormones to maintain metabolism, growth, and development, tissue function, reproduction, sexual function, sleep, mood, along with many other things. It is influenced by the nervous by essential to communication with the body.
What is the significance of homeostasis?
It is important for the system to work to maintain homeostasis throughout the body. This happens through positive and negative feedback. An example of a negative feedback is a regulation of the blood calcium level. The parathyroid gland secretes parathyroid calcium, which regulates the blood calcium amount. If calcium decreases, the parathyroid gland secretes more of the hormone. An example of positive feedback is childbirth. The hormone oxytocin stimulates and enhances labor contractions. As the baby moves toward the vagina, pressure receptors in the cervix sends messages to the brain to produce more oxytocin. The hormone travels to the bloodstream, stimulating muscles in the uterus wall to make stronger contractions.
Okay, thank you for those images, Dr. Rogers.
You're welcome.
When we come back, we'll be discussing a particular disorder, dwarfism.
Lymphadenopathy. Do you know what that is? I didn't either until my doctor said that I was diagnosed with it. It is a disease that affects the lymph nodes by giving them an abnormally large size, which are located mostly in the neck, armpits, or sometimes groin area. Usually there is a biopsy done to remove part of the infected area to check if it is cancerous or infected in any kind of way. If it is cancerous, then the treatment would be radiation, immunization, or chemotherapy.
I have dwarfism. Dwarfism is a disorder of short height that results from a genetic or medical condition. Mine is not genetic, it is medical. I was born this way. A way to tell someone has dwarfism is generally defined as an adult height of 4 feet, 10 inches, or less. The average adult height in dwarfism is 4 feet. There is no cure. However, there are many different forms of treatment. The most known is spinal surgery, although hormone therapy is one as well. The hormone therapy is injection of somatropin called Humatrope, which is a growth hormone made in pituitary gland. Ask people on.
Welcome back. Today's episode of Snow White and How Many Dwarfs? We'll be talking about the endocrine system and a specific disorder that most people have heard of, dwarfism. Today we're joined by a specialist in this, Dr. Rabia Syed, to talk about short and sweet. Dr. Syed, welcome.
Thank you. Today we will be talking about dwarfism and how the endocrine system affects it.
Let us start with the basic. What exactly is dwarfism?
It is a shortness in height that occurs because of family genes or medical conditions such as the person was born that way.
What gland does it affect?
Well, there are 10 major glands in this system, and the one that dwarfism attacks is the pituitary gland, which is located in the brain. The pituitary gland makes the growth hormones so the body can grow. A particular type of dwarfism is achondroplasia. It's a genetic disorder affecting bone development that results in short-limb dwarfism. Achondroplasia is the most common form of short-limb dwarfism, a disorder in which bone tissue does not develop properly, especially in the long bones such as the arms and the legs. Since the hormones don't produce as quickly as the body requires, dwarfism is a type of hypersecretion.
So how does it affect one's day-to-day life?
It affects one person's day-to-day life because it causes them to have limitations on daily activities and handicaps. Additionally, they are limited to some medicine due to complications that dwarfism brings. Treatments include surgery such as spinal, lumbar, and lengthening. There's hormone therapy and ongoing health care.
Now, what medications are available, what do they do, and how much do they cost?
Because dwarfism is incurable, medications are not really available. They are only treatment options. Tracheotomy, which improves breathing through the airways, surgery to remove tonsils to also improve airways, surgery to widen the spinal cord, insertion of shunts to drain excessive fluid, and release pressure on the brain. The cost of these would average around $1,000 since it's not usually covered by insurances.
Well, thank you, Dr. Syed. Now that is all for our episode of Short and Sweet. Thank you for joining us on Channel 5. Yeah.
Hello, miss. Do you know what length of deficiency is?
My best guess would be a pathology of the lymphatic system.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Hello, tall sir.
Okay, I'm fat.
Hello,
Don't tell me
tall
that.
sir.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Can you tell me what dwarfism is?
Well, dwarfism, the people are really tiny. But people who are just really tiny, we call them midgets. If you're tiny and you live under a bridge, we call you a dwarf. So that's what dwarfism is. Short people who live under a bridge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Can you tell me what dwarfism is?
Dwarfism is when a human starts developing dolphin instincts.
Do you know what dwarfism is?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
welcome.
Bye. So, ma'am, dwarfism is when people are genetically born short, at least 4 feet and 10 inches small.
I knew it.
Now you know.
No, I
I
already
knew
did.
it. She's